Hello, and welcome to my end of year newsletter or video. I sat down to write a newsletter, but I really felt like recording it instead because who wants to read at this time of year? I feel like just chilling out and watching a video is much more easier. So I want to keep it short and simple, but I just firstly wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you who has supported me in some way throughout this year, whether it be from simply just following along and liking what I share, or coming and having a treatment or a class with me, or doing any of my online stuff. I truly, truly appreciate you and thank you for supporting me this year. I think this time in between Christmas and New Year is a wonderful time to take those moments of reflection, to acknowledge any of your successes from the year, and any of the struggles as well, and being proud of yourself for making it through, and welcoming in the new year and thinking about and contemplating what it is that you actually want to call in for the new year. And it doesn't always have to only be a new year to do that, but there really is something about the beginning of the year that sparks that inspiration. And I think over this side of the world, it's summertime. So it really does invigorate that idea of, planning and creating and taking action to things. So it's a wonderful time to do that in the new year. So I got a little card. I wanted, if you've been to my classes, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love a card. So I'm going to pick a card for us as the year closes and begins, the new year beginning. And pick out a little card for us collectively, whoever ends up watching this. So we got a blessed idea. A blessed idea. An idea manifests endless blessings, but you must act to bring the idea to life. The time is right. Know that the world is full of ideas floating around aimlessly until someone notices and breathes life into them. This is your time to shine. Have faith. This is really funny because and I wanted to talk to you about this as well, that some of the offerings that I have coming up in the new year. So, in the new year, on the 14th of January, I'm running a goals and intentions from the heart space, and it's all about that idea of putting your manifestations into action. So often we have these ideas, and but to make them happen, you need to sort of plan it out and write it down so that the energy knows where to go, otherwise it just sort of floats around. Our ideas float around and they don't have a clear path of action to take or energy to follow. That old saying, where our attention goes, energy flows. So, I wanted to talk about that, setting authentic goals from the heart space, because in the past, I never really liked setting goals. I always thought, oh, it's too structured for me. I don't really like sitting down and mapping out and planning things too far ahead. It's too structured. And I did quite a few in a short period of time. I just sort of fell into doing them. And I'm like, you know what, I'll give it a go. It's not really my thing, but I'll do it. And I did this goal mapping sheet, and I don't even think I finished the whole thing. I did one side and I did like half of the other. So you're supposed to write one side down and draw the other with pictures to activate both sides of the brain. And then I put it away in my drawer and I kind of forgot about it. And then it came to moving house and I looked at it and I actually had achieved quite a lot of the things that I had mapped out on there without really putting too much focus on it. And then over time, realizing that it really does work. And if you have it more visual and if you connect to it more often, it's more successful. And also with trial and error, realizing that connecting to the heart space and creating your goal from that space makes it so much more rewarding and you can be so much more successful in setting your goals and intentions from there. So that's an offering that I'm running this year as well, coming in the new year. And it's also available online. So I will be running it. I'll put the details below of all the things that I've got happening, but that's one thing. You can do it self-paced if you want to do it online, or you can join me in person to do it together, which is really fun. We get to do some manifestations and some meditations, and then actually have some sheets to fill out that help us take our ideas and put them into action and map out actually our goals. And it doesn't matter if you don't really know what your goal is. Your goal might be trying to work that out for yourself. So yeah, the other things that I'm offering, I've got a range of different offers, and I didn't want to overwhelm you all, so I'm just going to talk about two others. The other one you may have seen is just a nice class that is around the energy of summer. And in that particular little class, it's an online class that you can do at your own time whenever. It has a meditation in there that helps you to connect to your sankalpa, which is your heartfelt intention, which is a wonderful thing to do in this time of year as we transition into the new year. Reconnect to yourself and create your own deep-seated heart intention moving forward. So it's a beautiful practice. And then the third thing, which I'm super, super passionate about, and I haven't talked about it much lately, but is my meditation course, The Journey Within. And it's learning the art of meditation from the traditions of yoga and being able to create your own practice that's suited to you, whatever phase you are in at life at the moment. So I will put all of those below. And I'm really sort of, for the meditation course, Journey Within, it's an online self-paced one. And then you get to have a one-on-one call with me where we can go over any of your queries or questions around that particular course and helping you create your own meditation. And then from then on, we get to do monthly meditations together. So in the new year, I'm only going to take on 5 people so that I can give you my full attention when we have those one-on-one calls. So if you're really intrigued about doing that, please reach out to me. It's a beautiful process to learn, and it will give you that. It can be really life-changing, and it'll give you that inspiration to create that regular practice for yourself, and you can see how much can shift for you in that process. So it's what really helped me so much throughout my life in many ways. So anyway, I could talk about it for ages, and I'm going to stop there. So yes, they are my offerings. The 3 things. I'll put a little writing about it underneath here about all of those things. But I just really wanted to share those with you and just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for sharing this journey with me this year and being part of it and following along. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And yeah, actually, as a thank you, follow on my YouTube channel. There's free videos every Tuesday. So I have a range of price options of my offerings so that it's available for everybody, which is what I've always wanted to do, to make sure that even, everyone can find something helpful somewhere with what I offer. So yeah, feel free to jump on and see that as a thank you. It's what I like to put out there, my YouTube channel. So yes, anyway, much love to you all. I hope you're all well, and I hope you have a safe and happy new year, and I hope to connect with you sometime in the new year. Bye.